Late Night Health continues. Coming up in about 10 or 12 minutes, we'll be speaking with Lisa Watts. We're going to talk to her. She's the founder of Molecular Body, or MOBO. It's an innovative supplement, and it features niacin. We'll be talking to Lisa here on Late Night Health in about 10 or 12 minutes. We go back to Hawaii, and we're spending some time with our new friend, Lyric-Benson-Fergusson, the author of French Kissing God, A Journey to Enlightenment. I went a little crazy in my head there and had to edit. Before our break, we talked about everybody finding their own spiritual path. Do you think everybody does find that path, or some people just turn their back on spirituality, on finding God?
Well, I think that no matter what it looks like in the outside world, everyone is on a path. And I feel that even an atheist can be equally spiritual as somebody who is religious. They just call it different things. So I think it's just that common kindness and love that is the unifying principle. And of course, you could say that, people can turn their backs on that human kindness and love, but I think eventually we all come back to the same source. So,
last week, of course, there was a tragedy in Paris with that terrorist strike, and I'm thinking of the survivors, of people who watched people die around them, and I'm thinking there are no atheists at a time like that. That a common human thought is, please God, not me.
I had a similar experience, obviously, with 9/11, and I had also a dear friend murdered in front of me a few years later. And I think that there can be two reactions. One is dear God, thank you, and please bless all these people that this horrible tragedy has happened to. And then at the same time, there's that thought in, I think, all of us, no matter what our experience of God is, which is, how could a benevolent, creator allow this kind of behavior? And so, I think people can go either way, but for me, I just know within my own heart that infinity is within each of us, and it's our responsibility to tap into that and to live that love and wholeness, so that more and more people are acting in righteousness and love and hope and peace, rather than in ignorance and anger and hate.
One of the things that I don't like is the term God works in mysterious ways. Okay, based on what you just said, we have this tragedy, and yet trying to find a glimmer of hope in that, it's a little difficult for me.
Yeah, I think it's very difficult for anyone, and I think that that's where, there's a huge juxtaposition right now in this world, where we have these people who are very, you could say, enlightened and spiritually evolved, and then we also have this hatred and this ignorance. And, I can't say that I fully understand it, but all I know is that each of us has to continue to do our part to bring the light into this world. And that's the only thing that I can I guess cling to in situations like this, is that we move forward in love and do our best to help and bring hope to any situation that might seem hopeless.
Our guest is Lyric-Benson-Fergusson, the author of French Kissing God, A Journey to Enlightenment, and the daughter of Carla DeVito and Robbie Benson. And I asked Lyric at the beginning of the segment if she could give us at least one tip to find our own spiritual path.
That's a beautiful question, and I think that the first thing that I could recommend to anyone is just have the intention to be on one. And then I feel that nature begins to organize and to help us to find what is the best path for us. But besides that, I think that taking time in silence, unplugging from TVs and internet and things, taking some time in nature.
You're going to take my cell phone away? Oh, I don't know about that. Oh.
I know. For years, I didn't pick up my cell phone. You know, I had it in case of emergency, but it drove my mom crazy.
Of course. It would. It would. It's amazing. Listen, good luck with the book. Will you come back and we'll continue this in a while? Maybe during the holidays?
Of course, I would love to. It's a joy speaking with you.
You're a lot of fun, Lyric. Hold on. Lyric-Benson-Fergusson, the author of French Kissing God, A Journey to Enlightenment. Go to late-night-heath.com. You'll be able to see more about Lyric and her book and connect to the book as well. All right, coming up next, we're going to talk about niacin and the flushing kind, the stuff that makes your face red. That's right, with Lisa Watts from Molecular Body. Don't go away. Late Night Health continues. And please join us at latenighthealth.com and facebook.com/latenighthealth. Don't go away. More coming around the corner.